Hey guys, today I wanted to make a video to catch you up a little bit on how homeschool has gone for us this year. We are winding down for the summer and I wanted to share some of our summer goals with you all. So I hope you liked my little intro. There's several links in the description box for you to check out. I mill my own grain. That was the flour you saw in the intro, so check out that video, as well as the German pancakes recipe video, my husband's coffee website, which he roasts fresh and it's delicious. And if you liked that mug, I have a friend that is a potter. I included her website link in the description box as well. I also have a kombucha series and there's a playlist for that, so check out that playlist. I'll include the link. And my day in the life of a homeschool mom series. There's 10 videos in that, and I'll include the playlist link in the description box as well. I will also include any book titles that I mention in this video and any other information that I share with you guys in the description box, so check it out. So homeschool has been wonderful this year. I feel like I'm finally in a really good rhythm. It's my third year homeschooling formally, because I mean, all moms teach their children from day one. We're talking to them, we're pointing at things, telling them what things are called, making animal sounds, colors, showing them little picture books. All of that is teaching. So we're teaching our children from day one. But as far as formal sit down, handwriting, subjects, it's been 3 years and it has been so much fun. I can tell that the first year is the hardest for teachers. Rule goes for homeschool moms as well. Homeschool moms' first year is the hardest, I feel like, because by the first or second week of my second year, I could already tell it was going to be an easier year. You just get into this natural rhythm and flow. You see what works for you and your family. You feel more free and allowed to tweak things where you want to, and it's just so much more comfortable. You're making it your own and you're seeing what works best for your family. So homeschool was a blast this year. We started off with the year 3 Charlotte Mason online curriculum. It's amblesideonline.org and it's a free 36-week long curriculum that you can print out and go by. You can pick and choose what you're going to do there. We don't do everything on that curriculum schedule, but we do a lot of it. Thankfully, a lot of the books are available for free online, and I utilize my library, which library has been part of my children's entire life. Like, we have gone to story time since they were little, and now we go at least bi-weekly to get stacks and stacks of new books, and I get a lot of our school books from the library. I have purchased some because I couldn't find them at the library or online, and then I've purchased some just because we love them so much. We wanted them to be part of our permanent library. As soon as the weather starts to be gorgeous, school starts to wind down in our family. We have a few more math sheets to do, and I've been doing them orally and kind of skipping over. Once I know they got it, just skipping the rest of the lesson because they got it. Why give them busy work? So we've been working through the remainder of our math book together. We'll be starting the 3rd Matthew C book next year or this fall, and we still have a little bit left to learn about pilgrims. I have a book that we're going through. We're done with handwriting and cursive and stuff. We'll pick up on that later next year, and I still have them read a little bit to me at least once a week throughout the summer, but I'm not a stickler about it. And then of course we will be reading together plenty all summer. That's probably what we do most as a family in the summertime. I love the rhythm that the changing of seasons gives us. I grew up in Miami, Florida, which was wonderful, but we didn't have the changing of seasons. And living in Tennessee has been so neat to live by the rhythm of the seasons. In the shorter days of the year when it's dark by 6, we have so many nights of games and reading as a family, bonfires. It is so great. And then now in the longer days, we're just outside till like 8:30 every day, and it is wonderful. We go on nature walks way more often. We go to really fun outdoor places, and it's just such a different time of year, and it provides wonderful things just like the winter did. So summer, we're outside way more. We go to a lot more outdoor things, and we read series together. Last summer, we read all of the Ranger and Time books. This summer, my goal is to get through all of the Chronicles of Narnia books, which we're already on the 5th one because we got a head start, and they have them all brand new at the library. So we've been getting them, and the kids will listen to them for hours on end. It's awesome and hilarious. And then we're also wanting to read We're also wanting to listen to the Little House books on audio. I read all of them to the boys over the course of a year, 2 years ago. Well, I want to go through them again because they're a little older and I think they'll grasp things better that they may have missed back then. And they're just so good. They're part of our lives and I want them to always be part of our memories. I love Little House. Oh, it's ridiculous. And we want to read Little Britches by Ralph Moody and possibly The Never-Ending Story. I'm not set on that just yet. I want to see how big it is and how realistic it is to include that on top of all of our other goals. So we'll see what happens. As far as personal reading, which is probably the only time of year that I will pick up a book and read for myself because I read so much with the kids the rest of the time. Summer, I do read my own something. Last summer I read Lessons at Blackberry Inn and I loved it. I still haven't read Pockets Full of Pine Cones, but I plan to. But this summer my heart is set on reading Mere Motherhood and possibly Teaching from Rest. We'll see. I will check out who wrote those and put them in the description box. I don't know, but I've heard a lot of good things about both those books, and summer's when I have time for reading, so I'm gonna try to tackle both of those this summer. Some things that we like to do in the summer, I've already shared, is be outdoors a lot more. We love to go on as many nature walks as we can possibly fit in. We always do some sort of splash party here at the house. We'll have a big thing of water balloons and water guns, and I'll get like a kiddie pool with a hula hoop and make a lot of bubble solution, and the boys can like make huge bubbles with the hula hoop or stand inside the hula hoop and put a bubble around them. And I'll just invite friends over, let them have like a big boy bash. I'll make pizza and cookies and just let them have a good old time out here. And so far they have not outgrown that, so I'm thinking I'm gonna do that this summer again, and just give them a fun time with their friends. We go swimming at least once a week. Thankfully we have this awesome lady at our church that opens the pool and just schedules in the church members and lets us go and enjoy her swimming pool. So we go at least once a week, sometimes twice a week swimming, and that's really all we like commit to in the summer is swimming, splash party. We go serve at this community cafe at least once. They'll let you go and volunteer for an hour. You get a free meal out of it and you get to help them in the restaurant, and it's really fun. Last year we folded a bunch of silverware, like wrapped it in napkins and tied a little string, a little bow of twine around it. And the boys had so much fun, and then we got to eat there. And so this year we'll go back and serve again. And what else do? We go to this splash pad with a bunch of friends. Yesterday we went to this safari park and had a great time with a bunch of friends from church. And the week before we went to this wonderful nature center that was magical. You probably saw my pictures on Instagram. I had such a great time. It was like amazing for my soul. And next week we have Grandma coming to town. Ivan's birthday was last week. Then we have homeschool field day. So there's so many fun things that are just lined up for us to enjoy together with friends that it's kind of hard to keep doing school on a regular schedule at this point. Weather's getting nice. Let's go outside. Take it easy, let things slow down naturally, and we will pick up in the fall when it gets cold and we can't be outside as much. So that's pretty much what our summer's going to look like, what we're up to these days, how our semester or our school year went. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. So I hope that this was a fun video for you, and I hope that you're able to check out some of those videos in the description box, and let me know if you get to read some of these books. Maybe we can read them together. Have a great summer.